express how I feel. I'm very elated, very happy, very satisfied with the turnout, and I mean, what else can we say? Showing appreciation for the patronage and the custom that we've got from our customers. I mean, we're really very happy hosting our
Alright, of course, we're welcome back to the afternoon session of the Prudent Energy Handball Premier League. And of course, the afternoon session, we see COAS shooters. They are entering right now. You can see them, they're entering right now. And of course, they'll be playing against Delta Force. COAS shooters, in case you do not know, is a chief of army staff shooters from the Nigerian army. Yes, and of course, there's still a lot to talk about. Now, Ijeoma Okigo of News Agency of Nigeria is here. IJ, looking at the two teams that are going to be playing against Delta Force, what's the chances of the both sides?
Good afternoon, everyone. I see COAS shooters. I'll give them. I think I'll favor them more, in this competition, because from the angle so far they've had about they've played about 3 matches, and then they are 7 in the league. They have 7 points already. So I think I'll give them. I think they'll be a bit better than Delta Force.
All right, of course. So we're going to be doing this. IJ and Samuel will be at the commentary table. I'll be talking about some of these things when we'll come back. So join the game. It's going to be a rush. Alright, good afternoon everybody. My name is Cosmos Chukwemeka. I'm going to be doing this with IJ, and of course we're going to be doing all of the commentaries. We're going to be doing all of the commentaries, and it's going to be filmed right here at the Prudent Energy Handball League. It is, of course, yes, COAS shooters versus Delta Force. Now, of course, as IJ have said, Delta Force are actually night on the log, and Delta Force really need to start raking in wins as soon as possible. They have won 1, and of course they have lost 2. They need to start raking in points immediately, and they've started already. You can see some of the players right here. They started pretty much already. And of course, Delta Force are playing, and of course they've scored a goal. Yes, they've scored a goal, and it is Makinlade Emmanuel that scored a goal. But very quickly, let's read out the team list. Let's start from you, IJ. Read out the team list for us.
Okay, for Chief of Army Staff Shooters team, we have Basil Ikia. Basil Ikia is on is written on the 15s. I don't know the number 15 jersey. We have Buchus Jabe. Buchus Jabe is I don't know the number 4 jersey. We also have Salisu Idris. Salisu Idris is number 9. We have Samura Samuel. Samuel is 19. We have Sonda Musa. which is decorated with who is decorated with the number 11 jersey. We have Garba Abdullahi, number 18. We have Emmanuel Jeb, 12. Godwin Elisha, who's putting on 8. We have Oluwadari Shola, who is putting on 6. We have Joseph Gabuan, who is the number 17. We have Ayeni Olubumi, 13. We have Bill Yaminu Sani, who is 10. We have Abdul Wahab Yusuf, who is 5. We have Anas Yushahu, who is 14. We have Jamilu Ibrahim, 7. And Yusuf Mohammed, 4. And then the officials at the technical bench is Musa Damu and Lowo Akpa.
Of course, and while we were reading out the team list there, it is 1-1 COAS shooters. 1-1. They just sub-scored and made it 1-1. And this, of course, the scorer of COAS shooters was Bulaminu Sani. And presently, yes, Muluadara Shola just scored a goal. Now, very quickly for Delta Force here, let me read it out. Yes, Roxine Eneziapo is number 1, done the number 1 jersey goalkeeper. Akalade Emmanuel Umar Mohamed Owi Blessed Abubakar Umar Egbunu Dansebe Salami Isaiah Salisu Ibelo Akimbami Abayomi Ogundo Kun Sadiq Waidi Sunday Olamiji Temitokme Alade Adekunle Okpaluwa Joshua and Akinsoya Ayabami. Yeah, some people will be saying that, wow, okay, Delta Force filled with so many good players, but somehow it couldn't just score that goal. It couldn't just score that goal. Very, very important goal. Jamilu Ibrahim could not do that. IJ, of course, we've talked about the expectation is actually 2-1 at the moment. COAS shooters is leading 2-1 at the moment. But we've actually talked about the expectations and everything. We've watched about 3 minutes of the game. What are you seeing?
Well, it's going to be a very dicey one. I think both teams are the same part when it comes to physical strength and agility. We're expecting to see so much more. Of course, it's the guys playing, it's the men playing here. So they're not here to joke anyway. We'll see what's going to happen at the end of the round.
All right, so let's quickly dive into the live commentary of the game, and of course, that was Biliaminu Sani scoring for COAS shooters, and it's 3-1. Yes, Delta Force are going through right now at the moment. Yes, and of course, Maladi Adekule is holding the ball, and of course, it passes to Salami Isaiah. Yes, but very unfortunately, Waidi Sunday could not make anything of that. But then it is a 9-meter throw. Yes, and let's see. Of course, yes, and certainly, yes, a good goal by the pivot of Paoluwa Joshua. He scores that, but then the referee has issued Alade Adekunle a yellow card, and the question is, why is there a yellow card? And he's just wondering. But you can see the coach of COAS shooters, Musa Adamu, conferring with his team to actually know exactly what is happening. COAS shooters on the attack at the moment, throwing the balls around. What is going to happen next? Samura, but there's a holding there, and of course an infringement and a foul. Samura, and it's no, he couldn't score. Captain Samura couldn't score in that one. Delta Force, young guys playing against experience as well, but they have a chance, and that is, of course, a foul. And it's a 9-meter throw. That plan, of course, it is a foul. Lovely, but a good save by the goalkeeper. Good save by the goalkeeper, and of course the referee has given Samura a yellow card. And of course, because of it, this is a 7-meter throw, the first 7-meter throw of this game, and it's going to be taken by Opaoluwa Joshua. Yes, a 7-meter throw is the equivalent of a penalty in a football game, and of course, will he be able to score it? Yes, he does. And there was nothing that goalkeeper Yusuf Mohammed could do about it. Samura passes to Abubakar Omar. Abubakar Omar to Waidi Sunday. Laptra, and of course, yes, a good goal, but it's for the goalkeeper. It is not a goal. It's not a goal. It's still 4-3. It is not a goal yet. And of course, it's going to be a side throw. There's going to be a side throw. In case you know that this is 3-3. It is 3-3. Delta Force 3. COAS Shooters 3. A side throw. And of course, yes, that is, of course, traveling. That is traveling, and there was nothing to be done about it at the moment. Yes, there is a timeout. Officials calling the referee, and of course, the match delegate wondering. The question is what is happening. But so far, so good. IJ is 3-3. Seems Delta Force are getting their element back.
Yeah, true. I think so too. But I agree with Cosmos.
Okay. All right. Of course, they are checking through the goalkeeper, the goal area to ensure that the net is in good situation, and Delta Force are back. Delta Force in the attack. Yes, it is Delta Force 4. COAS Shooter 3. And of course, there's been a foul there. Delta Force moving, and then of course the foul there, There's been a complaint from okay, I think two players have been, there's been a change in the score line, and it is 3-3, not 4-3. Good passes. Lovely pass. Delta Force, yes, they score. What a good goal. A good goal from Waidi Sunday. Yes, and of course, Delta Force now has the advantage. Yes, of course, that is a foul just outside the arc, not in the 6 meters in the arc. And of course, Zamora has that already. Zamora passes it and yes, he scores. Yes, he scores. Good goal from Jamilu Ibrahim. Good save, but then the referee says that it is still a foul, so we're going to be doing a 7 meters, giving out a 9 meter throw, and that is what they are doing at the moment. Good throw. Zamora is on his way, and of course Zamora passes, but a good save by Roxin Aniziaku. Yes, that's after Zamora passed the ball to Godwin Elisha. But at the other side, yes, the score has increased because Salami Isaiah and Salisu Bello actually has increased the lead for Delta Force. It's Delta Force 5, COAS Shooters 3. Good goal, but even with that, yes, there was a foul, and because of it, the goal will not count. But there's going to be a 7 meter throw. Yes, a 7 meter throw. Can Delta Force be able to go through with this? Of Paulua Joshua, can he be able to score against Basil Ikia? Yes, he scores. Yes, he scores. He scores against Basil Ikia, and it is now 6-4. 6-4. Yes, of course, that is still a foul. COAS Shooters and they be able to reduce the deficit. But then, yes, the referee is still saying that it's an infringement. Samora, but it bounced off. It bounced off, and there was a push on him because of it. Of the 9 meters through. 9 meters through is an equivalent of a free kick in football for those of you that are watching. Oh Lord, yes, and of course, Abubakar Umar, but somehow he did a double bounce there and he was not supposed to do so. Finally, a goal from Biliaminu Sunny. Somehow Abdulwahab Yusuf threw that away. COAS shooters are continuing, of course, with the passes of the ball. It is addressing Zamora scores. Oh, not exactly, not Zamora himself. It is, of course, Biliaminu Sunny. Delta Force and of course COAS shooters going at each other. It's 6-6 at the moment. Delta Force going at each other. Of course, because of a traveling there is a foul. Earlier because of a traveling Delta Force. Yeah. Wow. Somehow. These guys cannot just score. COAS shooters, they just can't score. Of course, they missed out on it again. It is still 6-6. COAS shooter 6, Delta Force 6. COAS shooters. But Delta Force are getting the ball, and of course a long ball. Yes, and of course good save by Basilikia of the COAS shooters. How did he miss that goal? I'm talking about Oluwa Joshua. A good goal by, after so many attempts, Abdulwahab Yusuf scores. Good pass. And of course, there is a 7 meters throw. That's because one of the players was brought down. And who else than Oluwa Joshua, who has scored, scored but one of all of the 7 meters to to take it, and of course he misses this one too. That's the second 7 meters throw he will be missing for Delta Force. It's still Delta Force 6, COAS Shooters 7. Foul there. Samura. Good goal. Yes, certainly a good goal. And of course, Jamil Ibrahim was the one that scored that goal. Yes. Of course, players are given a yellow card, and certainly there will be a 7 meter throw there because he's injured. It was brought down in the 6 meters arc. This is a 7 meters throw, and Akinlade Emmanuel, will he score this? He scores. But somehow the hands of Basil Elia touched it. And of course, yes. Abdul Wahab Yusuf scores that and makes it a 9 for COAS Shooters, while Delta Force are 7. And of course, a new goalkeeper has come in at the moment. Why, of course, Delta Force just scored at the other end and is 9-8. Good save by Iniziakbo Roxon, but then he was not able to save that at all. And of course, it is 10-8. It was a rebound, and it's 10-8. Delta Force. not able to score that. Yes, that is why Easy Sunday couldn't score that. It is still advantage COAS shooters 10-8. That is a foul. Yes, that is a foul. A yellow card for that player, Salisu Bello. Actually, Akimban nearby. And of course, a 7 meters throw. And it was saved by Roxin in Ezeakbo, denying COAS shooters for extending the lead. Lovely balls, COAS shooters, and of course, they denied Delta Force from scoring, and of course, Delta Force just denied COAS shooters from extending the lead. Trust me, how did he miss that? He missed that. Abubakar Umar just missed that. I must say for certain that Delta Force are actually a very enterprising side. Yes, certainly, of course. Yes, Jamili Ibrahim just scored for COAS shooters. Yes, goalkeeper did that. Goalkeeper did that. Exactly. Lovely goal by Ogundoku Sadiq. Now, for what Roxin and Ezeakbo did, the rules say that a goalkeeper can rush out and save a ball provided it does not come in harm's way to the approaching unaware player. And that was exactly what Roxin and Ezeakbo did. Is still in the rule, and of course that is a timeout from the coach of COAS shooters, Musa Adamu.
I don't feel like
IJ, so far so good. Looking at that, they are on their timeout now. Have you enjoyed the game?
Yes, certainly. It has been an entertaining match so far. I would say the Delta Force are giving COAS shooters a good run for their money. It's not been easy for them, but just as you said earlier, they are really an enterprising side. And we'll watch till see to the end of the game. Anything is, I'll stick my head out for Delta Force. Really, with all that they've been showing, they're a very useful side compared to their opponents, and they are doing so well.
Okay, of course, Ijama says that she will stick her head for Delta Force. They're enterprising, and COAS shooters are attacking right now. They will try as much as possible to keep that 3-goal lead that they have. It is a lovely block by Alade Adekunle. Oh, normal cross. Look at how we got the ball. That is double bouncing. How did that happen? The referee stopped that. But the way It is a foul. Oh no, it's actually a goal. Not exactly a goal. It is COAS Shooters 11, Delta Force 9. Delta Force just scored a good goal from certainly Umar Mohammed. Yes, of course, good goal by Abdul Wahab Yusuf. Delta Force, lovely cross, and wow, that it's a foul on Umar Mohammed, and it is a side through. Wow, good goal. Good goal. Good goal. Some seconds ago, Samura, and he scores. He scores. And it's of course 13-10 at the moment. Samura, the captain of the side. Delta Force needs to be able to score the goal before the end of the first period. And of course, that is the end of the first period of the match. That's the end of the first period of the match, and of course it is COAS Shooters 13, Delta Force 10. Yes, COAS Shooters quite happy with their performance, considering the fact that they got a resilient opponent in Delta Force. IJ, end of first period, what are your take?
I'm a bit disappointed. I said earlier that I'll stick my head out for Delta Force, but with them trailing 3 points is more like a disappointment. Yeah, but it's not easy, you know. The COAS Shooters, they're a very strong side, they're a very firm side. You can see their agility, their height, their build. Especially with their captain Samora, the guy is good, he's so good. And so with them also being an experienced side, they know what to do. They know what to do with the ball.
All right. Of course, let's take this moment, and when we come back, we'll continue the second period.
Prudent Energy Premier League Season 3, proudly sponsored by Prudent Energy and Service Limited.
We have 22 participating teams, 12 male teams and 10 female teams. The teams are Kano Pillars of Kano, Safety Shooters of FRSC, the Defenders of Civil Defense, Seasiders of Lagos, Niger United of Mina, Kada Stars of Kaduna, COAS Shooters of Nigeria Army, Plateau Vipers of Jos, Lima Strikers of Sokoto, Delta Force of Asaba, Hotline Stars of Lokoja, Borno Spiders of Maiduguri. In female categories, we have Safety Babes of FRSC, Plateau Peacock of Jos, Edo Dynamos of Benin City, Imo Grasshoppers of Owerri, Seasiders Babes of Lagos, Adorable Angels of Ilorin, Kada Queen of Kaduna, Beme Queens of Makurdi, Defenders Babes of Civil Defense, Desert Queens of Katsina. The event is proudly sponsored by Prudent Energy and Service Limited.
Energy.
Well, I'm very elated, very happy.
Premier League Season 3, proudly sponsored by Prudent Energy and Service Limited.
Express how I feel. I'm very elated, very happy, very satisfied with the turnout, and I mean, what else can we say? Showing appreciation for the patronage and the custom that we've got from our customers. I mean, we're really very happy hosting our customers. Express how I feel. I'm very elated, very happy, very satisfied with the turnout, and I mean, what else can we say? Showing appreciation for the patronage and the custom that we've got from our customers. I mean, we're really very happy hosting our customers. How I feel. I'm very elated, very happy, very satisfied with the turnout, and I mean, what else can we say? Showing appreciation for the patronage and the custom that we've got from our customers. I mean, we're really very happy hosting our customers.
course, yes, you're welcome to the second period of this Prudent Energy Handball Premier League tie between COAS Shooters and Delta Force. It's been fantastic. It's been very, very fantastic between these two. Yes, of course, I and Ijoma Okibo will stay here, and together we'll be ensuring that we give you all of the best of info right here. Alright, so COAS Shooters are leading 13-10. Of course, you can see Captain Zamora there. Nice guy, tall, hefty build. But then when he's on the court, handball court, he's actually very ruthless. Captain, the captain spectacular of this COAS Shooters side. Yes, and they are ready to play. So, COAS Shooters, IJ, let me ask you, do you still think Delta Force can be able to hold their own against this COAS Shooters side?
Sadly, I'm not sure.
Sadly, you're not sure again? Really? Why aren't you sure anymore?
Well, I don't know. You see, the COAS Shooters, like I said, the COAS Shooters are more experienced, and they're putting everything on the course. They are putting everything to bear. Their experience, their strength.
Zamora just scored, and the reason, and before then, Owie Blessing was issued a 2-minute suspension. A 2-minute suspension is one where a player would be asked to sit out the game for 2 minutes, so his team will be left one man down for 2 minutes. A good goal, and that goal came from none other person than Umar Mohamed. It's now 14-11. Yes, of course. It's now 15-11. COAS Shooters leading and extending the lead again, like they were. Delta Force hasn't really got into their element, but then that 3 seconds mark in handball, where a player has to make use of the ball, was exceeded, and that was why it was blown against them. Yes, of course, another goal, and it was none other than Emmanuel Jeb scoring for COAS shooters. Yes, of course, that is a foul there and a 9 meters, but COAS shooters still playing. Delta Force trying to see whether they can score a goal. And of course, you can hear the coach there shouting, and a good save by Basil Ikia. And of course, that is a 9 meter throw. Yeah, that is it. It is still COAS shooter 16, Delta Force 11. Yes, another goal again, and it is Bileaminu Sunny. Okay, I now understand why the fears of Ijoma is now founded, because COAS shooters is leading with about 6 goals over Delta Force. Wow, somehow they cannot just find their way. COAS shooters, it seems, the coach Musa Adamu has pretty much built a wall of Gibraltar that no person, nobody from the Delta can be able to pass through. Wow, a good save by Roxin Eneziakpo. Good save, yes, and Zamora was supposed to score that. Another save again. Now Delta has a chance to reduce the deficit, and yes, it does. Awesome goal. Ogudokun Sadiq scores against Basil Ilia. Yes. And of course, Anas Yeshua scores that for COAS shooters. Delta Force. The force of Delta against these military guys from the Nigerian army. Looking as if the COAS shooters from the Nigerian army are actually shooting down these forces from the Delta. Yes, certainly. That was a good goal by Okpaoluwa Joshua. COAS shooters, and wow, what a goal! Wow, he didn't score. Ayeni Olubumi could not even score that. That's looping, as I and Sam were saying. Wasn't that yesterday? We're talking about looping. Awesome save by Basilikia. And the player has been issued a 2 minutes suspension for COAS shooters. Emmanuel Jeb. Yes, of course, and of course that 7 meters throw was scored by Akinlade Emmanuel. And of course, COAS shooters have scored again. It is 18-14. Yes, will they be able to score? But a good block and a long throw. Yes, and of course a good goal by none other than Ogun. Okay, it wasn't a goal. It is actually a good goal by Ogundokun Sadiq. It is 18-15. Maybe Delta Force will get the soft spot of Ijoma again. Let's hope. Okay. Delta Force are coming. Yes, a good dribble there. Yes, and of course, what? He couldn't score. Another chance. Yes, he was able to score that. But it wasn't a goal. It didn't count as a goal. It didn't count as a goal at all. It didn't count as a goal. At first, Olumiju Temitokbe could not score that for Delta Force before Abubakar Umar scored that, but the referee chunked it out. COAS shooters. A 7 meters throw. And of course, our goalkeeper is coming in. Raksin Eneziakpo is coming in. Samora, will he be able to score? Yes, he scores. He scores. Captain Fantastic, Captain Spectacular, some would call him, of the COAS shooters. Captain Zamora extend the lead, 19-16. Delta, no, he had the ball too much and it is called traveling. Another goal by COAS shooters. COAS shooters getting their element back, and they couldn't score in that one. Who else could score from that is Jamilu Ibrahim. It is 2016. Again. It is still advantage. It is a side throw, and it is still advantage Delta Force. Couldn't make exception from it, and of course, who's going to score? Jamili Ibrahim has extended it, and of course this is now 20-16. It's actually 22-16 now, 22-17 at the moment. It's now 22-17. 22-17 at the moment. Good goal. A good goal. Alright, we're continuing in this, and of course, COAS shooters. Yes, and it scores! Awesome goal! And it is Biliaminu Sani scoring that. Somehow, Delta Force cannot just score. It is 24-18, and it is now 25-18. Godwin Elisha extending the lead, 25-18. Have you finally given up on Delta Force?
Sadly, Cosmos, yes, to an extent, really.
To an extent, they are no longer enterprising.
Not anymore. I think they are just struggling to even come up to reduce the goal deficit. 18-25 is a huge margin. It's going to be a difficult one for them to, just 15 minutes left to play. It's going to be a difficult one for them to get something out of this game.
Well, in any case, that was why the coach of Delta Force, Musa Oji Sabo, called for a timeout. And of course, the game has resumed. Let's see, 15 minutes left to play in this game. Let's hope that Delta Force would, see whether they can reduce the deficit, or I call them the wall of Gibraltar. COAS shooters will be able to defend against this team that I called High Turtle, an enterprising team. And they still enterprising. Ijama seems to have given up on them. There's a foul. A good goal, certainly a good goal, and of course Mogudoku Sadiq scores that, but I think that goal will not count because he was fouled inside the arc, 6-yard arc, so it's going to be a 7-meter throw. And of course, Akelade Emmanuel scores. And it's now 25-19. It is a 9-meter throw in that one. A good goal, and of course it is now 25. It is now 25-20. Oh, sorry, it is now 26. To 25-19. Good pass. And of course, COAS shooters. COAS shooters are still leading. It's now 25-20. 25-20. Couldn't score at all. COAS shooters trying to score, but no. Now, of course, Delta Force have an opportunity to reduce the deficit even more. What they have to do is, wow, a pass, Zamora, and of course he scores. It is now 26-20. Delta Force, are they becoming tired or retired? Ten more minutes to play, as that 20 minutes has been played already. Of course, yes, a block, and of course traveling, and that is a foul, and that goalkeeper could be given a red card. he could be given a red card on that one. Yes, this is a red card offense because according to the rules, they shouldn't happen, especially when they injure a player that is unaware. So yeah, that is at the referee's discretion, though. If the referee feels like doing so, yes. And of course, it is a red card, as I said. That is according to the rules of the International Handball Federation of Nigeria. Roxin Eneziakpo is off this game, and of course, another goalkeeper can come in. Robson is off this game, and another goalkeeper can come in. That because he rushed out to get the ball, as I said earlier, and injured and unaware coming striker, and that's exactly what happened. Sunday Musa scores the goal for COAS Shooters, and it's now 27-20, but somehow Basil Elia scores now. Of course, Zamora scores, and it's now 28-20. 28-20. Now, yes, unlike football, Roxin Eneziakpo will play the next game. He'll play the next game because he wasn't issued a blue card. Now, if he was issued a blue card, that is if the referee feels that the severity of the offense was too much and was deliberate, then the referee can give a blue card, which would ban him from other games. Whether the next game or some other games, it now depends on how severe the action or his sin was. Now let me explain it again. The goalkeeper can actually come out to block goal scoring opportunity goal, but if in his coming out he injures and approaching unaware opponent, then certainly it's a red card offense. It's a straight red card offense. There's nothing to do about it. Of course, that is a foul. That is a foul. And of course, a player is down. Yes, a player is down. Akimba Miabayomi came down. And of course, because of it, Sunday Musa has been issued a 2-minute suspension. Yes, because of that foul. It wasn't deliberate though. Still yet, Umar Mohammed couldn't score that.
Abdul again.
Delta Force, will they reduce the deficit? It's a block. Yes, and of course, a good goal. There is no other person than Abubakar Umar.
This is the first ever appearance in Champions League.
CSK Moscow. Yes, of course. A good goal by Jamilu Ibrahim. Yes. Oh, come on. Yes, on that throw by Opaoluwa Joshua to Salisu Bello was blocked. Opaoluwa Joshua. Young guys, if you ask me. Yes, yeah. Awesome goal. And of course, Makelade Emmanuel. It is now 29-21. A good goal by Chief of Army Staff shooters. Minute left in the game to play, and so far so good. AJ. Yes, it's 30-21. So do you now agree that COAS shooters are more superior to Delta Force?
Well, obviously, COAS shooters are what number on the league table? I think they are number 6 or thereabouts. Why Delta Force are 9? So it shows everything, Though I would say Delta Force have really tried to hold their ground to an extent, even though they have been reduced to about 6 men, they still try to push on with the attack, but then it's not in their favor, not at all.
Of course, it is not in their favor as much as they want to try to be enterprising. It's still not in their favor. And it is a foul there, and of course this a 9. Of course, Zamora feels that he's been injured there. It's a 9-meter throw. Zamora has been called to the umpire's place. Zamora says he can play on. They wanted him to go to the medicals, but he says he can play on. Captain fantastic. Reminds me of Roy Keane in football for Manchester United. This is handball, so let's move on. Yeah, by the way, Manchester United has a handball team anyway. Of course, that is another foul there. There was a push. Zamora pushed Joshua Paulua. It's been reduced 30-22. Yes, certainly, and of course a good goal. 3 more minutes, and Biliaminu Sani has pretty much ensured that this game is in the hands of COAS shooters. COAS shooters has pretty much won this, even if we have about 3 minutes to win. I do not think there's any miracle that can be done now by Delta Force, where stranger things has happened. As I was saying, that Akelade Emmanuel extended the lead and is now 31-23. Meters, and yes, of course, Zamora had to lift up himself and pass the ball, cross the ball, and it is a goal. It's now 32-23. Awesome ball, but then there was traveling, so it will not be counted. It's still 32-23. COAS Shooters 32, Delta Force 23. Yes, and of course, Delta Force, they eventually scored. Yes, Abubakar Umar scores. A good goal too. A good goal too. Less than 2 minutes to play. I do not see what the rush is. A side through. A side through. Yes, a pivot there, but he was injured, and it is a 7 meters through. There is a substitution. And of course, Akinlade Emmanuel is here to do so. Yes, he's here to do so. And Basil Ikea, will he be able to score? Will he be able to stop Akinlade's ball? Yes, he couldn't. And it is now 33-25. Yes, of course, another goal by safety by COAS Shooters. Bilaminu Sani scores. Is a 1 minute Delta Force. Yes, and he was able to score, but there was a double bounce in there and he couldn't do so. Less than 30 seconds to go. The match will soon be ending. Yes, of course, a foul there. Zamora quite excited. Would they still be able to score? Yes, of course, he held the ball for too long, for more than 3 seconds. And yes, and of course, he still couldn't score. That is the end of the game. Yes, that is the end of the game, and it's COAS Shooters 34, Delta Force 25. And of course, that is the end of the match, and of course, it's a huge one right there. Yes, certainly. Of course, we're looking at it. What points are they right now? They will be on 10 points at the moment. They'll be on 10 points at the moment, and of course, yes, it is a great one if you ask me. Yes, the fact that all the matches were being played, so they should be between 1 to 4. IJ, I mean, you've watched the game. I knew you were rooting for Delta Force. They're disappointed, but then you must give kudos to the strength of COAS Shooters.
Because absolutely, Cosmos, you're right. Earlier, I said I was going to stick my head out for Delta Force, but I was a bit disappointed. To an extent, along the line, it was expected. The guys from Delta Force, they did so well. They are just the young lads compared to their experienced opponents. And so when you can come into a match like this and you see a physique like Samora, you know, his physique, his strength, and all of that was a huge advantage to the team, and it brought the COAS Shooters a great victory. So kudos to Delta Force anyway, who did to an extent well. We just hope to see them better in subsequent matches.
Okay, so I'm trying to see whether I can get a player of the COAS shooters to talk to us. I'm thinking the captain should be able to talk to us, but they're still celebrating out there. Fantastic way with the way that they played and all that. And why do you think Delta Force didn't really do well?
Well, I would say they started better earlier. When they started, it was as if they were going to give COAS shooters a good run for their money. But I would say to an extent their defensive lineup was a bit porous. They were porous at the back. They let so much space out, and so COAS shooters was able to capitalize on that and do them so much injury.
Okay, of course, I'm trying to see whether we can get one of the players or the coach of COAS shooters to talk. But of course, Zamira is coming, and please, Zamira, please come talk to us. And of course, some of the things that you've been saying, Zamira, please come to Amidu. Yes, you're welcome. Come to Amidu. Of course, you guys just won this game. It's an awesome game, and of course, yes, against an opponent that were as good as Delta Force. How did you guys manage it?
Yes, because yesterday we lost, and we need to come all out to take the 2 points, and we think it's very, very important for the team because we want to push forward, get a good position. If possible, we take the trophy.
Okay, and of course, lots of people have termed you Captain Spectacular because of the way you lead your team and all that. What do you tell your team on the court?
I keep encouraging them. Even when we make mistakes, I say, guys, let's dust it up and keep moving, because we cannot rely. Maybe we make one mistake, we start fighting each other. No, we need to calm down.
Okay, and as it is, you should be getting into the top 4 from the Prudent Energy Handball League, the log. Do you feel that you can have the momentum to be able to, probably go on to win the league?
Yes, we can do that.
All right, thank you very much. All right, you can go enjoy yourself. And of course, it's been fantastic. IJ, moving forward, who do you think COAS shooters can have a shot to challenge the likes of Kano players, Cider Babe, to win the league?
Yeah, of course, very, very possible. Anything is possible. But then, with them still on about 6 point, still about 6 or 7 position right now at the table, it's going to be very difficult to compete with the likes of Kano pillars and safety shooters, as you said. But anything is possible. I've seen that COAS shooters, they work as a team. So with that team spirit and all of that, they could push for something.
Yes, and that is how we end this. Of course, COAS shooters won this game with a large margin. Yes, we'll be talking about it pretty much later on all of our platforms. But then up to the next game, and it's going to be lit.